EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. On the other side, Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
Cam Little to kick off.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. You look at this Patriots defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
Let's go. 60.
Now Penix. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, they got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much, but I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll throw with May. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
The Patriots at 13-2 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Angel.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
That's good for a Patriots.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
First and 10.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. To throw, it's May. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
They'll try the left side. Henning. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and making sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on fourth, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much fourth downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on fourth down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, People have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
They'll go play action here with Penix. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline
and that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down. And nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Cam Little to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Gets around him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Looking to put a drive together. And looking to throw. Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of
17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
No! No!
Looking to throw, Penix. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. They'll throw with Penix. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to throw, May. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets a made.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural...
There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Patriots.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
To the air, Penix. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Pats will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the 6th sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he comes into these final couple of games as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
3rd and 5.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Crazy, crazy. What's up? 5. Crazy, crazy.
From the gun, it's May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs.
At the 23-yard line.
5. Crazy.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's May. He finds an open man. It's Brent. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Patriots.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. To the air, May. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 1. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
It's now 3rd down
as they'll head to the
7.
sideline and talk over what to do next.
No.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 3rd and 3.
12 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get...
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
What's that? What's that?
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 18 big yards on that one and a New England first down.
Here goes 30. Hey, what's that?
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Hey, kid.
Puts it on the and it's out. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Well, not exactly the way that they drew it up, partner, but certainly not going to complain because the end result, touchdown.
A great outcome for the offensive side, but a crushing play defensively. You make a quick stop, force a fumble, only to see them take the fumble all the way in for 6 points. Now the challenge becomes not getting down and going out and continuing to make plays and hoping the ball bounces your way the next time.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Hey, what's that? Hey, dip right, dip right.
Throwing here is May. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Five.
From the shotgun, May with it. Caught here left side by Brett. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
Hey, what's that?
They'll try and throw for it with May. He's got his target. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. First and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Off the play fake. Here's May. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Falcons, nothing.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A loss of 7.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
20-yard line.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Here we go. Here we go.
Penix working out of the gun here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A play fake. Now Penix. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Penix. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. The Patriots offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they've pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, They are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut.
Carried by number 39.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. Brings up third
Run blitz there
down.
defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Crazy, 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 crazy. Hey, come with me, come with me.
To throw, it's May. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
What's up? Diddy, what's up? Crazy, 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 crazy. Right here, right here.
They'll throw with May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Pats extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
35. Falcons, nothing.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready, ready!
They'll go play action here with Penix. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
Bring it!
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, Huggins. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Set! Ready, ready! Go, go, go!
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
It's a loss of 2.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Here's Penix. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Falcons 7.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. With that run, double check my math, yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
"38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Crazy.
They go play action now. May. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
6 yards. And it's 4th down.
And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. They're going on 4th down. May. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for New England, they improved to 14-2 with still one game left to be played in this regular season. Thanks for